Bonny Online TV.
Baada ya Tanzania kupokea ugeni wa wanafunzi 150 wa udaktari kutoka Chuo Kikuu cha Tiba, Sayansi na Teknolojia cha Khartoum nchini Sudani na kuwahamishia hospitali ya taifa Muhimbili ili kukamilisha mwaka wa mwisho wa masomo, wanafunzi hao kwa makundi tofauti wametoa maoni kuhusu kufunguliwa njia nchini, huku wakielekeza shukrani zao kwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan.
Hi, my name is Muhtaja Rais. I'm a study student, one of the 200 students that were accommodated by Muhimbili Hospital, and we're here for a training program. We're medical students, and this program was facilitated by our University of Medical Science and Technology, and the head Prof. Mamoon made this process so much easier. I met a couple of people from Muhimbili Hospital. They were very welcoming, like Mr. Charles, Dr. Abdullah, and they basically helped facilitate this process. They made it so easy, even like...
So, firstly, my name is Muntasir Abdelbagi Ismail, and firstly, I was really nervous and anxious about this situation, coming to Tanzania, coming to a new country and everything, but at the same time I was sort of excited, as it was going to be a new experience for me, and I'm a very adventurous type of person. So when we first came to Tanzania, I was really starstruck, and I was very amused and amazed by the country itself. The people themselves, they're very nice people, very generous people. They basically welcome me as if I'm at home. So far my experience, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I'd give it for the whole aspect, all aspects, from people, from the country, from all the services provided us, even when we stayed at the hotels, going to find at the hospital and finding our accommodation. It was just a very pleasant and easy experience. I would like to thank the government and the president, and I would like to show my appreciation, my utmost appreciation, for giving us this golden opportunity in order to continue our study here in Tanzania, to have this fruitful and maybe one of a lifetime experience. And I'm very happy, and it's my honor to be able to take this opportunity, and I would just like, again, a million thanks to the government, the people of Tanzania, and finally the president as well.
Hi, my name is Muhtaja Rais. I'm a study student, one of the 200 students that were accommodated by Muhimbili Hospital, and we're here for a training program. We're medical students, and this program was facilitated by our University of Medical Science and Technology, and the head Prof. Mamoon made this process so much easier. I met a couple of people from Muhimbili Hospital. They were very welcoming, like Mr. Charles, Dr. Abdullah, and they basically helped facilitate this process. They made it so easy, even like...
Kwa upande wake, makamu mkuu wa chuo cha tiba nchini Sudani, Profesa Mahamudu Obeida, naye ametoa shukrani kwa nchi baada ya ukaribisho wao, huku akitilia mkazo ishu ya usalama hafifu kwao itafanya kutoisahau Tanzania.
My name is Mamoun Humaida. I'm the Vice Chancellor of the University of Medical Sciences and Technology, Khartoum. It's a 27 years old university, very credible and well accredited all over the world. Unfortunately, because of the war, which is savaging now Sudan, and people are fleeing, one of those are the students whose career depend on continuity of education. So we started to look for places where we can relocate our students. The criteria will be a country which is peaceful, which is welcoming. Our criteria is to find a place which is academically sound and at least not higher, maybe higher than ours, at least equal to ours. And thirdly, that our students will welcome and feel comfortable in that country. My career have enabled me to visit all African countries through the program of control of onchocerciasis in Ouagadougou. That's the WHO endeavor, which was covering almost 30 countries in Africa. I have been visiting these countries. I had many friends in many African countries. Tanzania was selected because, one, it's a very, very peaceful country. And that is extremely important for people, young people who are coming from abroad. So that's peace. It's a home of peace. Secondly, I always felt that the Tanzanians are welcoming people, very polite, very helping. And thirdly, when I came before, a year ago, on another mission, and I met the Vice Chancellor of the University of Muhimbili and some dignitaries, and I befriended them, and actually I invited the Vice Chancellor, Professor Andrea Bembi, to come to Sudan, and he came. He came to Sudan, and he examined our students from UMST, and he had a very good impression about the standard and about the organization. So we already have some friends, and we knew each other. So when we approached Muhimbili for the criteria of excellence, of credibility, and of good staff. So this is how we came to select Tanzania as a place for relocating our students. So that is the one aspect of it. I think the role of Her Excellency SAMIA Sulhu in cementing the African countries and African brotherhood is very clear, without any intentions of gaining from that cementing. I think some countries are doing maybe something good, cementing, but at the background there is benefits, or there are secret agenda of that. But I have felt that Her Excellency the President has always advocated help and brotherly links between Africa without any secret agenda. And I think this is one of the facts that has made Tanzania of today. Secondly, the Sudanese like Tanzania. They have very good relationship through the years. And I would like just to mention that the second embassy after independence, only second to Chinese embassy, was Sudanese embassy. And Baba Yataifa, Muallimu, Julius Nyerere have had very good relationship with presidents of Sudan, and actually he donated the land on the shore for the embassy of Sudan. So this relationship has been cemented, has not been colored by any secret agenda, has not been colored by benefits here and there. So I think it's cumulative that Tanzania would welcome us, and indeed we have been welcomed without even, saying, without the people were just naturally came to our help and to relocate our students. So that's, and the students themselves felt at home. I think you could ask the students, and I'm sure you will get a positive idea about how they are very, very comfortable here. They feel safe, and they are getting good education. Actually, the environment for investment is very conducive in Tanzania. I had a lot of studies in Tanzanian education. I'm very impressed by the discipline of the academia, and very disciplined about the health system, especially in Muhimbili. And actually now we got a license, provisional license for a UMST, University of Medical Science in Tanzania, in Tegeta, Onunio. And the building is going on, and soon we will find that we have a big university. And actually this university has been approved by TCU, given a provisional approval by TCU. So we will see more of links, more of relationship between us and the Tanzanian academia. And I have just been visiting the Dean of the Dentistry this morning for asking her to help us with the examination of some students who have finished their courses. And she told me that she had a very good relationship with Sudanese in Norway, in Denmark, you know. And in August, she's expecting an external examiner, Amal Ibn Auf, to come to examine here in the dentistry school of the city of Muhimbili to give as external examiner evaluation. So these links may not be apparent to many of you, but we in academia and health are very, very well linked. We have very good relationship with many of the Tanzanian who are working in WHO, you know, who are working in health systems, who are working in international health. Okay, I think I have to say that with all this acceptance and welcoming attitude of, I would say, the Tanzanian people, and I mean the academias are the Tanzanian. They are reflecting the custom of the Tanzanians. They are reflecting the government attitude towards African brotherhood. And I would like to send a special thank to Her Excellency the President, SAMIA, for paving the way to other people or ministries to do such a thing, which is very well felt. And from here, I would like to thank her and to thank the Tanzanian people on behalf of all the Sudanese who are in trouble these days. And we hope our difficulties and tragedies will see the end of it. And we will keep this gesture by Her Excellency and by the people of Tanzania in our hearts. I think this is a lay foundation for good cooperation between Sudanese people and Tanzanian people. It's working very well, and I have already approached some deans to accommodate more Sudanese. And in a matter of fact, I have been phoned by many professionals from Sudan, very senior clinicians who want to come to Tanzania and work. I have now with me some expert senior rheumatologists, senior orthopedic surgeons, and senior gynecologists who are willing to come to Tanzania. They are already here. And we are trying to seek registration in the General Medical Council and the Ministry of Health for them to work. I think this is a window for collaboration beyond any limit. So we're going to see more Sudanese, more professionals who are going to work here. I would like to say that, you know, the Dar es Salaam, a busy city, you know, and our students are very excited about the general environment, about what they could see in this country. I think this is going to be reflected. We're going to reflect, and certainly if you have 200 students coming from Sudan, they're going to reflect what is Dar es Salaam and what is Tanzania. I'm sure they're going to go to other tourist attractive areas. And this is going to be beneficial, not only for medical, education, but also for tourism. And I think this will open up the gates for both of us. And I'm looking forward for approval for more students to come to Sudan. May I just say that, you know, the African University in Sudan has accommodated 153 students. Now they are relocated to Tanzania. So Sudan has also, in the good days, welcomed Tanzanian students. And so it's by win-win situation, inshallah, in the future. the people of Sudan never thought that they're going to have war, because they are kind people, peaceful people. But you know, I am impressed by this country, by Tanzania, okay? And now we are learning the lesson of tranquility, peace, which has prevailed in Tanzania. And I think the elder leaders of this country, you know, those who led the independence, have laid special and important messages that people can live together, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their ethnicity. And this is a message I think we're going to take home to Sudan. Tanzania has a lot to teach Africa, but they are being modest. I think the Tanzanian experience has to be shown in many ways and in better ways that the African country can learn from the Tanzanian political stability.
Hata hivyo, makamu mwenyekiti kamati ya utalii tiba nchini Abdul Mariki Morel ametoa ufafanuzi kwa nini Sudani wameichagua Tanzania.
Tuangalie wenzetu wa Sudan ambao currently now mipaka imefunguka. Sasa Sudan tunaona wanafunzi wanaingia, lakini ni wahakikishie kwa sisi tunaodili na medical tourism, Sudan wanaoingia Tanzania ni kina nani? Wanaingia madaktari, wanafunzi madaktari ambao wameona sehemu pekee yake wanaweza kupata elimu ya kutosha katika clinical rotation ni Tanzania. Hivi Sudan bado nchi yao, bado vyuo vikuu vyao vinaendelea kutafuta maeneo mengine ambao wanaweza wakayatumia kama yakawa ni salama zaidi katika upande wa matibabu. Lakini vyuo vikuu vya Sudan tayari tumekwisha pokea wanafunzi almost 200 ndani ya nchi yetu, na madaktari wetu ndio wanaotibu. Katika upande wa nchi ya Afrika, Sudani ni moja ya nchi inayofanya vizuri sana kwenye upande wa afya. Kwa nini Sudani kamchagua Tanzania? Ni kwa sababu karidhika na ubora wa aina ya madaktari tulionao, uwekezaji wa mabilioni kwenye upande wa vifaa tiba tulionao, lakini swala la upokewaji na political stability tulionayo, lakini mahusiano ya kidiplomasia.
Aidha, mkurugenzi mtendaji wa hospitali ya taifa Muhimbili Profesa Mohamed Janabi amesema kuwa hali ya mapigano ya wenyewe kwa wenyewe inayoendelea nchini Sudani imesababisha kufungwa kwa vyuo na baadhi ya shughuli kusimama, huku akikumbushia kihistoria kuwa ni kawaida Tanzania kufanya hivyo kwa nchi kama Sudani.
Naitwa Mohamed Janabi, mkurugenzi mtendaji wa hospitali yetu ya taifa Muhimbili. Wote tunafahamu kilichotokea Sudani miezi miwili sasa, karibu na nusu, baada ya mapigano ya wenyewe kwa wenyewe kuanza. Kwa kidogo nchi ilisambaratika, na kufuatana na mazungumzo na mkuu wa chuo Profesa Mahmud alipokuja kwetu, ni kwamba wanafunzi walikuwa wamekimbia kila mahali. Wamekimbilia Egypt, wamekimbilia Chad, wamekimbilia Mashariki ya Kati, wamekimbilia Ulaya. Kila mtu alijaribu kuokoa maisha yake, wao pamoja na familia zao. Kwenye serikali yetu ya Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania chini ya Mama Samia Suluhu, serikali kwa serikali wanalifahamu hili tatizo na ikatolewa kwamba kama kuna kitu chochote tunaweza kusaidia sisi kama nchi, ilikabidhiwa. Na hii ni historia ya nchi yetu. Tunajua wakati wa kugombania uhuru kusini mwa Afrika tuliweza kutoa msaada mkubwa sana ila kwa wakimbizi kuja kukaa.
Make your day right. Gilly Bonny Online TV. Kupata habari mpya na kwa haraka kila siku, usisahau kusubscribe kisha like na comment. Gilly Bonny Online TV.